Hello everyone, this is Juva Rules coming at you with this late but very late video review of Transformers Animated Shockwave. And here it is, Shockwave in his Decepticon tank mode. And it took me more than a year to get this one. Uh, I did order this on Amazon a year and a half ago, uh, but for some reason they didn't have stock on it. Uh, and I was waiting for like a month for this figure to be shipped, but they keep telling me they didn't have existence of this figure, and they were going to ship me this figure until it was available, and I was waiting a month, and I got tired of waiting, and I canceled the order because the Revenge of the Folding figures were coming out, and I decided to purchase those figures instead of waiting for this guy. So I did cancel that time. But a week ago, a friend of mine went to Marshalls and see this figure for only $12, and he purchased this figure on Marshalls for me. So I'm very thankful. I finally have here Shockwave, and it is a very cool figure. Although, as you can see here, the tank mode, it's a little bit decent, but it's not the best alternate mode. It does have two alternate modes, his tank mode and his Autobot crane, which I believe both alternate modes are weak. I think that the really awesome thing about this figure is the ability of Shockwave becoming Longarm. That transformation is very interesting and very cool. But other than that, I believe both alternate modes, tank and crane, there are not much to it. But still, very nice figure. So we have here the tank mode, which, as you can see, does have some spinning wheels there and can roll a little bit on flat surface. You can move up and down his cannon here, and you can move here so he can point at something and shoot. To transform to his Autobot crane mode, because this is the Shockwave alternate mode, Longarm alternate mode is a crane. So you pull these two cannons back in, up this thing, the legs here for the crane, so, and bring down this, and you can see that the hook here will come off like this, and there is the Autobot crane. This is Longarm's alternate mode. Now, if you want this to look a little bit different from the tank, you can always turn this around, and that looks a little bit different from the tank mode because you don't have those threads here. That look, it's a little bit much better than the one is showing off here on the packaging. But still, to my taste, both alternate modes are forced and are the weakest part of this figure. We just take off here for the transformation. We just take off the crane here, put it aside, and let's take a look here. Just on the bottom here, you can see that's the way it comes. This figure and the packaging on his tank mode, but on the bottom here we have the robot head from Longarm and the Autobot symbol. That's the way it came. To transform, it's pretty easy. You just extend here the legs and close this panel there. Separate here. Bring down both legs. Flip out the feet. Here in the back, separate this from this peg and close this. I bring down his shoulders. This thing, put it right there. Pull his arm here. And I have seen some reviews and they put the arms this way, like this. But I believe that's not the correct transformation. The instruction says on long arms it goes this way. Because as you can see from the elbow, on both modes, it bends from like in long arm. You can see here the elbow bends here, and on shockwave mode, you just turn this around and you have there other articulation. That's for shockwaves, not for long arm. So this is for long arms, see, like this. So you can see the difference there. And there you have long arm. Let me just put here his crane. It goes here on the back, and oh, this piece will go here. And there you have long arm in his robot mode. Very nice figure. Really awesome, as you can see there, with the Autobot symbol and stuff. The only thing is that you can see the Decepticon symbol right there, because this is the way the transformation for Longarm is. Now the interesting part is getting this guy into his shockwave mode, his spy mode. So to do that, we need to flip here or rotate here both legs. Release this part of the hips and bring the hips down. These two panels, we move this up like so, and you can see that Shockwave is going to be much taller than Longarm. Pull the shoulders up. Flip this out, these upper shoulders. Extend the arm, rotate and bend. So we can have here his Shockwave's hands, which are claws. We'll do the same here. There you go. We then now we rotate here the Autobot symbol. We should switch it to the Decepticon symbol, which is painted in gold. Then we pull the head to the front, and you can see that the face changes. And pull his neck up, and there you have one eye Shockwave. And now it's translucent, this red eye, because in the long arm, even if when you have this on his forehead, does not translude. The light does not reflect there because it's hidden there. And you put the ears up like so, and there you have Shockwave in his robot mode, which is a very awesome figure. There you can see the difference between Longarm and Shockwave. We have here the Autobot crane. We just pull this down to put the cannon, and these little cannons here, and there's a peg here, and there's a hole there, so you can put his gun right there, and there you have Shockwave with his gun. Very nice figure. I really love this. It bends from the knee both ways for a long arm and for Shockwave. Articulation, it's fantastic. You can move up and out, up and down both arms. Really awesome figure. I highly recommend. If you didn't get this one, you can always go to Marshall's or some other store, and I believe they are still available of this figure. So highly recommend this figure. I really love this figure. There you go, Animated Shockwave.